Hey guys, Jack Boyles with Steam Engines USA, and I'm coming back to you today with part 2 or 3 or wherever we're at with this extremely rare, I believe it is a one of a kind Jensen 20 Deluxe big power plant. This is an engine that I found at an auction and it's pretty much complete. It was missing the lamp post that goes right here. When they shipped it, the little insert that holds the whistle got damaged, so that can be resoldered. And then the dome right here where the steam line attaches, that got broke. So it's kind of a very minor issue. However, I figured I'd do a video here to take a little more in-depth look at this engine so we can see what Tom Jensen Sr. developed way back then. So this is, best we could tell, 1930s. It is the D valve, which is extremely rare. I've only ever seen one other of this steam engine, but not complete. And so I was looking at, I believed it was a Chromalox heater. And here's where we're at. So some of the more, I guess, expert Jensen collectors, this is the heating element, and it actually slid in here like so, and then there was 4 screws, 4 bolts that held the heating element in there. And so I've taken it out, and we're actually going to plug this in to our Variac and see if it heats up. So I'm going to test that out and I'll come right back. Alright, so we're back, and I've got our Variac set on about 75 or so, and it is heating up. So this heater actually works, and it's heating up rapidly. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. Take that out. So we know the heater works. That's a lot of times half the battle with these old engines. That is fantastic news. And I can actually smell it a little bit. So it is loose. The steam engine's loose. And what I might be able to do is hook it up to one of my other engines and turn it over. But we'll need a light source to actually see if that generator is doing any output. Now, another feature about this steam engine is it has a drain valve. And pretty unique in that it was only available on the big Deluxe 20 power plant. And let's see here, is that okay? That's just a little thread. I was looking to see if the sight glass was cracked, and it's not. So this bolt right here, we'll actually back that out and get a replacement. This will be soldered in. I do need the hexagon. Anybody watching this video, if you have the pop-up valve that goes to this particular engine, hit me up in the comments, because I would love to buy that from you so I can complete this engine. And a standing light post, one of the original light posts. Let's see. So it's just a really awesome steam engine. I haven't cleaned it up or anything. This is just the way I got it. I started dismantling it, taking it apart to see what we had. And this is it. This is first look. You're looking at it as I'm looking at it. And it looks like this is all can clean off actually. So I mean, really, the engine's actually in pretty great shape, considering. Now, another thing that's interesting about this engine is steam line. Now, the steam line was bent. Okay, so somebody had apparently dropped it, and that may be why there's no light post on here. However, the steam line actually has a valve on it just above the steam chest, and this little block, that is the throttle valve, and it's only like that. We'll take a little close-up look at it. It's only like that on this 20 Deluxe. So just really cool. So what we're gonna try to do, I've got some friends of mine that are very good machinists, and we're gonna see if we can bend this, salvage it and bend it back out so that it has the correct curvature. And I don't think it'll be a problem. Worst case scenario would be that it might break or crack, but we'll see how that goes. So but this heater, I was very intrigued by the heater. It is an immersion heater, and it'd be one of the earliest. So put in the comment section. We were thinking, I'm not familiar with this heater. It doesn't look like the short Chromalox heater. It actually kind of looks like a larger version. It doesn't appear to slide in. It doesn't really appear to be a tube. So let's see. Actually, that looks like it might say Chromalox. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put this on pause and come right back. Okay, so yeah, my suspicions have come to light here. This is a Chromalox heater. This might be the only one I've ever seen. So I'm gonna zoom in, and we're gonna look right here and see if I can get this to zoom to set correctly. Let's see. It says Chromalox. Let's see if we can get some lighting on it. So I don't know if you can make that out. Right there it says Chromalox. So this is a Chromalox heater. I don't know what kind of heater, which style Chromalox, but I will certainly be looking that up. So imagine that. My surprise, not only finding a slide D valve, big power plant from the 1930s, but this one has a Chromalox heater on it. As you know, several months ago, I found an early 1932 Model 25. It was the green base version, and it had a Chromalox heater. It was only the second one known to exist. I sold that to a collector, and so yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of overwhelmed right now. I don't know what to say about that, but we definitely have a unicorn here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that is a Chromalox heater right there. Just rare upon rare. So we will be putting this back together. I've actually got, like I said, some of my friends that are experts, I would say, in restoration. And since we do have this damaged, I'm going to get them to repair that, solder it. So we will probably be doing a little bit of a restoration on this to make it, we might do the minimalist restoration. So guys, in the comments, tell me, what do you think on this engine? I know Gil Garcelle, Howard, Tom, Randy, Indiana Raj, Doug, several folks that I know that I've talked to before, that what do you think on this? Do we just go ahead and break it on down completely and clean it, redo the thing, or just get this patched up, get the right pop-up valve, get us a lamp post that I'll have to probably take it off of another one of this era so that it's appropriate for the time specific, and it'll complete this engine. So just, yeah, I mean, hey guys, you know, wow, you know, that unbelievable. So Jack Boyle Steam Engines USA, first look at a original early 1930s big 20 Deluxe power plant